What a finish to that game, and what a way to kick off Christmas week, ladies and gentlemen. How about it? Pittsburgh and New Orleans, the road to the Super Bowl in the NFC goes through the Big Easy. In fact, the Saints will not have to play outdoors again for the rest of this year to make it all the way to the Super Bowl, of course. That is in Atlanta, indoors. Welcome, everyone, back inside of the NFL Red Zone Studios. Scott Hanson here, ready for the holiday. Hope you are as well. Well, before we sign off, we're going to get to the touchdown montage in just a minute. Let's recap things in the NFC and AFC playoff pictures. In the NFC, it looks like this. The top seed, New Orleans Saints, win, and they clinch home field. So they are the one seed no matter what. The Rams and Bears both won today, but we go into Week 17 to determine who will be the 2 seed and get that second bye. The Rams play the Niners next week. They'll be big favorites at home in Los Angeles. Dallas wins and clinches the NFC East today. There will be a home playoff game in the first week of the playoffs at Jerry World. The Seahawks can clinch a playoff spot tonight on Sunday Night Football if they beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Minnesota is hanging on to that last wild card spot, but they have not clinched yet. There are scenarios for Minnesota and Philadelphia, who won today in thrilling last-second fashion to get into the postseason, but that will be in Week 17. Flip it over to the AFC now. The 1 seed Kansas City Chiefs, they have not locked up home field, but a win tonight on Sunday Night Football will mean the road to the AFC Super Bowl goes through Arrowhead. Pittsburgh loses today. They fall all the way out of the wild card picture and now in the hunt. There is still a scenario for Pittsburgh to make the playoffs. The big news today really is on 2 fronts. Well, one, the Patriots jump into the 2 seed. New England can clinch a bye next week with a win in Week 17. Houston drops back to the 3 after their last-second loss in Philadelphia. You have the Baltimore Ravens, who won on Saturday and watched Pittsburgh just lose right now. Baltimore controls its fate when it comes to the AFC North title. We already knew the Chargers were locked into one of the wild cards, or perhaps the AFC West division. The other wild card should be determined between Indianapolis and Tennessee. The Colts and the Titans play head-to-head next week, Week 17. The winner of that game will be the last wild card spot in the AFC. If the 2 teams tie, that would bring scenarios, kind of crazy scenarios, back into play. So we'll just call it kind of clean like that. The Titans-Colts winner will lock up the last spot. I wouldn't be surprised to see if that game gets flexed into Sunday Night Football a week from tonight as a win and in, lose, and your season is over game between Tennessee and Indianapolis. All right, hope everybody got that. If you didn't get that, don't worry. Flip over to NFL Network as soon as we are done. NFL Game Day Highlights is currently in progress. They'll have all the highlights, post-game reaction for you, and the playoff scenarios that we just broke down. And then NFL Game Day Prime on NFL Network after Sunday Night Football at 11:30 Eastern. Woo! 63 total touchdowns in our 12 games that we rolled throughout the afternoon here. Just about the full 7 hours as well. 6 hours and 54 minutes, not including the touchdown montage coming up. And next week, we will go over the 1,000 total touchdown mark. If you've seen every episode of NFL Red Zone, you're going to see 1,000 touchdowns here in 2018. Hope you're in a holiday spirit. I know we are, for all the hardworking men and women here in the studio. I see people playing with the Christmas lights over in the back over there. For all the hardworking men and women in the control room. Our producers, Alan Flowers, Brian Nettles, Ryan Youngst, Director J.D. Hanson. I'm Scott Hanson saying thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas, everyone. We leave you with one more look at every touchdown from every game presented by Amazon Prime. Good night. See you next week. Merry Christmas.